Delators, thank you for your love and support. I appreciate you all. People are making sure that Africans we do not have peace. Because when we have peace, that is when we can fight for our resources. They claim that the resources in Africa belongs to them. So whatever that we have here, they need to find a way of taking these resources. And this is how they have lived with us all these centuries that they have come in contact with us. And it is we the Africans that are helping these people to continue to be doing what they are doing to us. Are all in all the Savior, the Protector, the Unifier, the Messiah, the King of Kings, the Most Loved. General Assimi Goïta has been facing economic crisis in Mali because they've tried all that they can to do away with are all in all, and their tactics never worked out. So they have to find another means to make sure that they take him out. And now they've changed their approach and they're targeting the tankers that are bringing fuel. But are all in all has found a way with the help of Russia to bring in fuel into Mali, and this time with a heavy escort. Are all in all is doing everything possible to change the narrative in Mali, and he has been the backbone for this our revolution. This is a big win for Mali because as they are doing everything possible to make sure that they weaken our all in all, he's not just giving in to all the pressure. And this is how we, the citizens, are being manipulated. You see, when these things become like this, then it will push pressure on us. Also push that pressure on our all in all, making it look as if that he's not doing anything, so we need to take him out. But the Malians are so happy and excited, and they are supporting their leaders, because when this thing broke out, they tried to fabricate a lot of things concerning it. Some are claiming that there is no money, the prices are high and all that. But they never went down to tell them that it was as a result of these terrorist activities that we are seeing in Mali. So, our all in all is doing everything possible. And thanks to the tanker drivers, even though they know that this is risky, because according to them, one stretch alone, over 50 drivers lost their lives, because whenever they are coming, these people shoot at them and they make sure that they bend these tankers, and human lives are lost alongside. But these people are still doing everything possible to make sure that they help their country succeed. And that useless organization called African Union is watching these things happening. And at the end of the day, they sit in their union to claim that they are helping to fight against insurgencies and whatever. But we know these people can never do anything in the interest of Africa, because they are there to serve their masters.
You know the supply of the country in hydrocarbons is a big challenge today for the defense forces and security who escort convoys, but also the soldiers of the steering wheel, tank drivers who remain targets of terrorists. They are committed to doing their job in the name of love for their homeland and at the risk of their lives, an unwavering commitment warmly welcomed by the Prime Minister. Major General Abdoulaye Mega, which is believed to be human blood, that we receive as fuel. He said it in the face of traditional legitimities. Last week, a sacrifice that challenges us all. See all this with Sidi Goïta. Speed. Dying for the good cause. Tell us today. The watchword of the tank drivers that supply countries with hydrocarbons. Citerns burned or riddled with bullets. Experienced creators and apprentices, executed by terrorists. The show leaves you speechless, but does not affect the morale here, exposed to all terrorist dangers on the roads. Tanker truck drivers have only their steering wheel to defend themselves and arrive at their destination, because for them, Malians should not run out of fuel. There is nothing to worry about. So, anything anyway. There is a time when men listen to the rules. So, a moment ago, give me what? A while ago, that a man is not the guardian of life, breaks Gina, and they're of water bottle meter. They're of water bottle. But do what you want with us. Do what you want with us. But we have a fight. He fucked the doctor and bikes down the tree. I'm Not going to be. I'm not going to be. I'm not, inshallah, today. Driver motivation and determination of tankers are larger, with the escort of women who ensure their protection on the routes. An escort can include up to several hundred tanks on very perilous routes, often. And CE are the winners, which remain the primary targets with their products despite less escorts. Because every boy or a girl can name it off. I don't know. If I don't know if I don't know. If I don't know, we are in Bamako, put on the ground. Otherwise, we'll shake you up. You don't have anything to say to me. Nothing. Cuckoo, there is a mirror. Or there it is. Moreover, the Prime Minister, Major General Abdoulaye Mega, was keen to pay a vibrant tribute to the military and to the resistance fighters who would supply them with hydrocarbons. The fuel we currently receive, it's not just fuel, is human blood, for the simple reason that the condition in which this fuel is escorted the people who escort them. I think here in particular to the Jews of tanker trucks are extremely suitable conditions. I would also like to thank and salute the self-commitment and determination of CES of these gestures, really, who have promised to make their work, and whatever the cost, fuel blockages is a new strategy of the terrorists to accelerate the Malian economy and seek to destabilize the powers that be. But it is without counting the determination of the Malian people, resilient in tank drivers and military personnel in particular.
Africans, we need to understand, especially my brothers and sisters in Mali, that what Assimi Goïta is doing is for your own good. All these things that are happening is for you to rise against General Assimi Goïta. But I am happy the way you are showing him love, because in this struggle, things will not be easy. They will fight us from every angle. So the moment we don't stand firm and we give in, at the end of the day, it is you and I that will suffer. And we have to continue to be fighting and starting from square one, because all the tactics they have used to eliminate the ex-presidents or the leaders in Africa that didn't dance to their tune failed. So they have to try other means. So we need to unite and stand with our all in all, because he is not giving up. He's making sure that he defends Mali. The West isn't talking about all these things, because in the US Congress, they made it clear to us that they are the ones that are supporting and sponsoring these activities that are happening in Africa. And at the end of the day, these are the same people that will sit down and be pointing fingers, like other nations are calling their citizens to move out of Mali because Mali is not safe. But we know who is not making this place safe. We need to fight. We've seen what they're trying to do in Venezuela. Hadn't been Russia, these people would have invaded. And that is what they're trying to do. Hadn't been Russia, Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso would have been a thing of the past. So we need to rise and stand together to fight and to get the freedom we are looking for. Nobody will ever come to Africa to give us this freedom if we do not rise up to fight for ourselves. How can other people claim ownership of the resources that we have in Africa? We have to rise up and unite to fight for that better Africa we are looking for. It is a big day and a big win for us, because our leaders are still doing everything possible to get us the freedom that we are looking for. And it is our responsibility as citizens of Africa to fight, to continue to support our leaders. Because if they succeed in taking these people out with our help, they will now bring in the ones that they can control to continue to be taking the resources out of Africa. They've seen the developmental projects. The things that they said that were going to be happening in Mali are not happening. So they have to do something. Now they are not hiding their shame. They are not hiding the bad things that they are doing to us in Africa. So now that we know the tactics and their games, we don't have to fall in for them. This is the time for us to also stand firm. There are a lot of challenges that we'll face. And we need to understand that freedom is not given on a silver platter. We need to fight for it. So we need to come together united to fight, to defend, to protect our homeland and the leaders that are doing everything possible to fight for our sovereignty. It is our responsibility to fight, to defend these resources. Let me tell you all this. Prayers wouldn't solve this problem because the people that are coming with weapons. So we need to know and understand that what these people are bringing is what we need to be able to defeat them. And unity is the only thing that we need in Africa. We need to start rising up as the youth because we are the only ones that can change the narrative in Africa. United we stand, divided we fall, and united we keep standing forever and ever. The greatest enemy of the African is mental slavery. So let's decolonize ourselves from mental slavery. Let's keep sharing to educate our brothers and sisters. Together we make Africa great for ourselves and the next generations that are going to come. So that's the latest around the world in Africa, West Africa, and in Mali.